assortments.com. I hope you're having a fabulous day. We have got a lot of fun stuff to play with. We're going to make some jewelry today. I have got new Czech Glass butterfly beads on my beading mat and some beautiful Czech Glass bead strand assortments to mix with them. So we are going to design jewelry on the fly, see what speaks to us. We have lots of beautiful beads to play with, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm so glad that you're here today joining me. If you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, thank you so much. But if you want to chat live with me and the rest of the art beaters, definitely head over to artbeads.com/live. I'll be able to see all of the comments coming in there, and I can see we have some comments already. Thaisa from the Art Beads team is here. Hello. Laura from Texas. Hello. Monica from Rhode Island. Hello. Michelle from the Art Beads team is here. Good morning. Carolyn in Oregon. Good morning. Thank you guys so much for saying hello. JJ in Pittsburgh. Hello. It is a beautiful day to play with some beads, so I'm so glad you're here joining me. Mary, hello. Thank you. So good to see you. So definitely head over to artbeads.com/live if you're not here already. And you'll also be able to easily shop the show while you watch. You'll see the items that I'm talking about appear on the screen. You can hit or tap those, add them to your cart, check out, do all of that. I won't go anywhere while you're doing that. You can also hit the shopping bag icon and see everything in the show there, so you can shop as you watch that way as well. So really fun, really easy to shop. So definitely head over to artbeads.com/live if you're not already here. Becky P in Tennessee, hello, good to see you. Looks like you guys got a lot of snow there, so hopefully you're staying warm. Anne Marie, good morning. Kat, good morning. Yes, we are using the new butterfly beads today. Julie debuted them yesterday, and I am going to combine them with some Czech Glass bead strand assortments today because I just love the look of them, and there's some really interesting shapes in these bead strand assortments that I have that I think will go nicely with this new butterfly bead shape. So it is going to be a lot of fun. Before we fully dive into that, good day, Denise, Chris, hello, Frankie and Casey, hello. Before we dive fully into that, I did want to mention that we have a big warehouse clearance sale going on. So our clearance items are 50 to 75% off right now. So that's really big discounts on last chance items. A lot of the clearance items are discontinued or not made anymore. So once they run out, they're gone for good. So if you see anything there that you like, it's an absolutely great price. So definitely make sure to get it at 50 to 75% off before they are gone. We have so many great items there. So definitely check out the warehouse clearance cleaning event before that goes away. So definitely a good sale there. Okay, we have got lots of pretty beads to play with today. I can see your guys' comments coming in. Oh my goodness, you guys are saying hello. Love to see it. Thank you guys so much. Denise, hello. So thank you all. Hi, Tanya. All right, let's flip the camera and see what we are working with today. So I am going to do that right now. There we go. Okay, we have some really pretty beads here today. There we go. Adjust that. So the first thing that we want to look at are these beautiful butterfly beads. So these are new Czech Glass butterfly beads, and they come in two different sizes. This is the bigger size, the 4 by 6 millimeter. And then we also have 3 by 4 millimeter. So you can kind of see the size difference there. Let's dump some of these out to see what they look like. And we've got them in all kinds of different colors as well. Open that up. Oh, these are so fun. I love this. What is this color? This is the opaque champagne luster. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. And then this is the matte metallic gold iris. Ooh, that looks really pretty together. So they have a subtle butterfly inspired shape with a stringing hole down the middle. So you can kind of see that they almost have like wing shape to them. But what's fun about these, as you probably saw in Julie's show yesterday, is they do some really fun stacking together. So there's lots of opportunities for these to add dimension to your stringing and bead weaving designs. Just love how they stack up, and they almost stacked up like this. They almost look like chain links, like kind of like box chain or bead chain, something like that. So really cool. Let's take a look at that bigger size. How fun. So this is a really like versatile shape. It looks intimidating, but it's really easy to use, really easy to add some dimension to your style. What do they look like? Alternating sizes. Let's take a look. Ooh, that's kind of fun too. So if there's a certain color you want to highlight, alternating with the smaller. That's fun too. How cute. So those are the butterfly beads. And I thought it would be fun to mix them in with some Czech glass. Yeah, it would look really cool if you alternated colors. We had the same thought, Anne-Marie. Yeah, I love how they stack as well, just because, I don't know, there's something really satisfying about that. So really, really nice. So I thought we could combine them with some Czech Glass bead strand assortments. I have the patina and gild bead strand assortment here. This is absolutely beautiful. There are, I think, about 20 of these left. So if it's one you like, definitely add it to your cart, check out and get it, because this one is going fast because it is just so beautiful. So there are Czech Glass bead strand assortments, have different bead strands perfectly curated together by our team, usually Mixmaster Megan. Isn't this just beautiful? Such a gorgeous color palette, and there's often vintage Czech Glass beads included. So this one has these really fun like blue pinch beads, these nice little, they're almost like cube shaped beads with a crystal AB finish. Then you've got the melon beads, some nice bronzy colors for that patina feel, and then fun shapes like these rose petals. You've got the teardrops. These I think are going to look really good with the butterfly beads, and then some petal bead caps. So these are going to be really fun to mix with our butterfly beads, and I've picked out some really nice colors in the butterfly beads as well. I've got some other Czech Glass bead strand assortments here as well. I've got golden amber artelier. So let's take a look at that. Again, some really fun shapes that I think would work well with the butterfly beads that we have here today. So this one we have got, oh, that's fun. Look at that. It's like a teardrop shape or another wing shape. Some fun triangles. We've got some disc rondelle type spacer. These would be really cool with the butterfly shapes. Oh, I love these beads too. They look almost like natural agate. This is like, in the Pacific Northwest, this is like the agate you would find like out by the beach. So cool. That's beautiful. And then this gorgeous strand of beads. Gosh, this is a pretty assortment here. More triangles, some fun lentils that have the top drilled stringing hole, so those will dangle really nicely. Just really nice warm earthy topaz colors in this strand assortment, but I really love these beads, and what a generous strand of those you get. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So that's golden artelier, beautiful. And if you're watching at artbeads.com/live, you can see it on the screen now. Easily add it to your cart, check out, do all of that. Love these. I want to play with all of these bead strand assortments because I think they're going to look really nice with the butterfly beads. And then we have Blush and Bloom, which is a little more romantic, but still some really nice colors in this one. There's some fun, look at these hearts, beautiful. Some fun lampwork looking hearts. Wow, the color in those, it almost looks like a taffeta. So beautiful. Or like cotton candy. Beautiful. And then we've got some beautiful daggers here, some briolets. Oh, these really beautiful rosebud cut beads. That's beautiful. Some classic rounds, beautiful leaves in a like antique pink color. Milky white flowers. Again, beautiful mix, just gorgeous. some teardrops, some hearts, and some flowers. So that's Blush and Bloom. Again, would also look really beautiful. Oh, just so pretty. It would look really beautiful with our butterfly beads. We might have to play around with all of these mixes here today. Oops. My holder for my phone is like, it's old, so parts of it are kind of like falling apart, but that's okay. It still works. Let's cut open this bead strand assortment and mix the beads together. That's my favorite part of the bead strand assortments. I know some people like to keep the beads separate. I like to mix them up. Already I can tell these beads are going to be great with the butterfly beads. So let's mix these up. Make a little bead soup. Butterfly beads look like they would nestle into the top of the heart beautifully. Ooh, yes, they do. We'll have to try that out. Hold, please. Let me mix these all together, and then we'll see what that looks like. I love the blue color of these little pinch beads. It's like almost a satiny, suede, metallic color. Just gorgeous. I love it. So we're cutting all the strands. Let's just cut all these. Go crazy. So I like to mix my beads. There we go. Oh, this patina and gild mix is just too pretty. I love it. Oh, and look at, oh my gosh, these caps are beautiful off the strand. So they're like little, look at that. Ah! Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. All right, let's get rid of all these little strings. Getting rid of all the strings. There we go. Yes, Julie did use those from the Blush and Bloom mix to make her bow jewelry, I believe, which was a great show. So if you haven't watched that, definitely head over to artbeads.com/live. You can catch up on live videos over there. There we go. There we go. This is such a beautiful mix, and it's even better all mixed up. Ah, so fun. Love that. So I love that these strand assortments come on the strand, so you can take them out and appreciate the beads individually. And then if you so choose, if you so desire, if you're like me, you can cut all the strands and mix them together and drool over the beads that way, because I think it just, look how pretty. That's so nice. All right, let's take a look at, someone wanted to see the hearts with the butterfly beads nestled on top, and I have a good color for this. We have got luster pink here, so let's try that. I'm using copper findings today. I thought that would look good with some of these assortments that I've got picked out. Yes, absolutely, that looks great. Let's put one on the bottom too. Put that there. Put that there. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Yeah, so this is great. Sometimes when you add a bead that's heart-shaped to something like a head pin, it's hard to get that loop very close because it's got that little divot. But you put a nice little butterfly bead there and you're golden. That kind of even things out. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So you could do a nice little drop like that. This would be a cute little earring for sure. I like that. Ah, so fun. This is a perfect match, this luster pink butterfly bead with these hearts from the Blush and Bloom mix. Again, these Czech Glass bead strand assortments that I'm working with, in limited supply, not always able to make more because they do often use vintage Czech Glass. So if you see one that you like, definitely get it. So cute. So there you go. Some sweet little Valentine's Day earrings. Boom, right there. Let's make a simple loop at the top of those. Just finish those out. And I do have some ear wires in the show if that's something you're interested in. There we go. Get my round nose pliers. There, and I love this butterfly bead shape. It's really easy to work the wire around, so that's nice. There we go. How cute is that? You could do a wrapped loop at the top too if you're working with a longer head pin or eye pin. There we go. All right. Make that wrapped loop there. So quick, just quick little fun earrings. Sometimes designing jewelry, it's all about the beads. If you have the perfect mix of beads, it is so easy to make beautiful pieces quickly. Look how pretty that is. So there's our first little design. We can turn those into earrings. How fun. Love the butterfly beads stacked together on that. So cute. But let's see. I want to do something fun and funky with these patina and gild blend. So let's dump out some more butterfly bead colors. Whoops. I've got this lovely Jet AB color that I thought would work nicely with this mix. Oh, that's so pretty. And then some more. This is like an Apollo gold that looks nice with that luster pink. Great match for the luster pink, actually. We've got some blue. This is the transparent blue luster. Good morning, Sue from Wisconsin. Good to see you. That's a nice color as well. This dark bronzy, it's a metallic olivine luster. We're just having fun dumping out beads right now. That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. There's a green, just so many good colors with these butterfly beads. Transparent light green luster. Oh, that's gorgeous for spring coming up. Spring, yeah, the groundhog the other day did not see his shadow, right? So spring should be early. So that's exciting. And yesterday in the Pacific Northwest, it felt like spring. It was very strange. Beautiful weather. Crystal AB here. I went outside, didn't even need a coat, so maybe he's right. All right, this is a beautiful tray. Loving this. It's like a buffet of gorgeous beads. I wanted to see, so let's do some fun, like, beaded links here, actually. Let's get the eye pin. We could make a fun little, like, bracelet or necklace this way. It's got, like, one of those little rounds, a little pinch bead. Oops. And this is a bent. There we go. And then I wanted to see what this would look like with the these guys, these top drilled. See how these are top drilled, so the round end kind of dangles a little bit more. So what I want to do here, I'm actually going to use this guy and then add this one. Because I think that'll look really interesting. Cute. Oh, 6 more weeks. I thought it was early spring. Did I get it wrong? Maybe I was looking at a different groundhog than everyone. Dang. Oh, maybe I dreamed it. Yeah, look how cute. Okay, this is so sweet. I love this combo. And I like how the butterfly beads just kind of make this little drop like stand out even just a little bit more. How pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that. So this pattern right here is going to make an excellent little beaded link bracelet. So I think that's what we're going to do. Loving the like vintage look of this little mix here. Of all these mixes, these bead strand assortments that I have here today kind of have a vintage vibe, which is also why I went with the copper findings. And the butterfly beads are kind of fun that way too. How pretty is that? Oh my gosh. That just looks like 1920s. Beautiful. I think the groundhog in your area is confused or sick of the cold. I swear he didn't see his shadow. Maybe I just made up my own little groundhog fan fiction. So funny. Oh well. Cute. I am loving that. Okay, let's do that a couple more times. And you could do, like, maybe that's our centerpiece. Maybe we do just, like, stacking little, or alternating. We could do alternating little bead links. I love making beaded links with eye pins and head pins. It's great if like you don't have any, or you're like sick of stringing, but you still want to do something easy and straightforward. This is a great way to do that. So we'll do like a stacking link here. Oh, these are cute. With this, yeah. Oh my gosh. And I like that they kind of have a delicate look to them. Like they look, I don't know, like little trinket treasures or something. So that lends itself well to this vintage style that we're going with too. Groundhog fan fiction. I just made up my own groundhog story, you know? Sometimes you just gotta. I think like a couple years ago online, somebody made up like a musical about the groundhogs, and it was actually like really good. So maybe that's where my mind is going. Okay, so let's do that again. The groundhog has to see his shadow. They put huge... So wait, does he have to see his shadow for early spring, or does he see the shadow for more winter? Maybe that's why I'm confused. I really don't know the groundhog rules, you guys. I just know there is a groundhog. Uh-oh, that's a little too thin. There we go. See shadow. If he sees his shadow, it's more winter. Okay, so he saw his shadow. So there's more winter coming. I refuse to accept this information. My aunt has a Star Trek groundhog meme for this. I'm a groundhog, not a meteorologist. Yeah, why are we trusting this guy? What does he know? So silly. All right, let's... isn't it always more winter when it's only February? Yeah, we sadly do have to wait no matter what. There we go. Cute. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so fun. I love how these butterfly beads are just stacking, and the different colors. So fun. So I think these add a really fun look to your stringing projects. They make them look a little more intricate without having to do any bead weaving or anything like that. My oldest nephew was born on Groundhog's Day, so we go by his shadow here locally every year. That's so cute, Francie. I love that. Why are we trusting this guy? He always sees his shadow. Are you telling me this is the groundhog thing is rigged? Oh, for shame. Dang. Well, okay, let's do this. At least I am still waiting for the winter here in Iceland, but not looking forward to it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, gotta get cozy. Groundhog Day is my anniversary. Happy anniversary, Kat. What a fun little anniversary tradition. Cute. All right, let's look for one of those top drilled beads. It matches so well with this round that's also included. There we go. I really like this combo. So we'll just do alternating with the butterfly beads and this fun little... Oh, gosh, that's good. I love it. Easy to remember your anniversary if it's on Groundhog Day. If he sees his shadow, it's your anniversary. Because apparently he always sees his shadow. I'm behind on my groundhog lore. All right, let's bend that down. There we go. And I'm just making simple loops here to match the ends, the eye pin ends. So cute. So I'm thinking 3 of these. So this is going to be like the front of our bracelet. How cute is this? Oh my gosh. Oh, your husband is from Pennsylvania, and that's where they do the groundhog thing, right? I probably got that wrong too. I don't know nothing about groundhogs. All right, then we've got another one of these. Here in Wisconsin, if you don't like the weather, wait and it will change. That's funny. Here in Washington, it's mostly rainy. It's very sunny today. Hopefully it's another nice day like tomorrow. That's why I thought spring was early. I was like, the groundhog was right. Spring's here. But apparently I was very wrong. Okay. And then this, and then that. Another blue pinch bead, which I'm obsessed with. And then, oops, this small little round, originally from Pennsylvania, and I've been to Punk City to see the thing when they pulled that poor groundhog. Oh, poor guy out of his den under all the, that is probably so like crazy and disorienting for the groundhog. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy my little burrow and everybody's out here freaking out over me. I never thought about that, but wow, what an interesting little ceremony that we do. So funny. All right, and then we're going to do that. Cute, cute, cute. So let's connect these together and see where we're at lengthwise, and then maybe we'll do something different for the back half, where like a lot of times, sometimes on bracelets, like the front half will be a pattern and then the back half is a little more like all the same, just to kind of like draw the eye to the front. So we could play around with that. I know these links are really nice. I'm loving the butterfly beads on here, and I'm loving playing around with them with these other bead shapes. Super fun. And you could go in so many different directions with these Czech Glass bead strand assortments because there's so many beautiful bead shapes included. Like my brain is going crazy and I want to try something different with some other bead shapes. Look how pretty. So I actually have a pretty small wrist. So we really only need a couple more links. Oh my gosh, what did you say, Hannah? We say that here in Iceland. 1 minute sun, the next snowfall, or sun and rain at the same time. Yeah, you get all 4 seasons in one day. That's always fun. That's when I went to New York. The first time I went to New York was in April. And I swear, like, that whole week, we got, like, all 4 seasons. Like, one day it was beautiful, sunny, 70. One day it was, like, snowing. One day it was rainy. Like, it was crazy. Man, this is so pretty and delicate and lovely. Let's do, like, one more of these butterfly bead links. So what did I do? I did 2 of the gold. And then I did the Jet AB with the blue at the center. Well, actually, we need to do 2 more of these because I don't want to be uneven on the ends. And we could even do, here's what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the end links a little different. So let's do the gold and then the black. And then instead of the blue on the end, we could do... Let's do one of these pretty beads. Maybe like a pinch bead? What do we think? So like a shorter link on each end. Come on. The pinch beads don't like if your ends are not straight. So let's just straighten that out. And when in doubt, sometimes this will work, but maybe not with this pinch bead. I might need to get a different one. Like maybe there's some coating stuck in the stringing hole. Or my eye pin is just not the right eye pin. Let's try a different one. There we go. So gold, gold, Jet AB, yes, patina and guild assortment. Sorry, catching up on comments. So late, sorry. Fun to see you working with the butterfly beads. I think they're so much fun. Yes, nylon jaw pliers are always good for straightening out your wire. I have some somewhere, just not within grabbing distance. There we go. That worked. So like this on the end. That's cute. Actually, I really love these butterfly beads. They're fun to stack. I'm just going to go all the way with this and just make a symmetrical look Just do something a little different on the ends. Why not? Oh, this is pretty too. Isn't that fun? I love those little pinch beads so much. Those look really nice. They almost look like, if you just did it like this, they would look like little candy wrappers. Super cute. All right, we'll do that on the ends. And then another one. Oh, I love how this is turning out. And then we'll play around with some other bead shapes with these butterfly beads as well, because there's just so much you can do. So we will stack those up. Add that. I love that Jet AB butterfly bead. And then that fun little pinch bead, one of my favorites. Do you know when the Rosetta Cabochon beads will be available? Ooh, coming soon, I think. True, Linda. Bones or bows? Oh, yeah, they do look like little bows, too. Super. I can see, like, the champagne ones definitely are giving off, like, bone energy. You could do some fun, like, little skeleton looks for Halloween. That would be cute. I'll have to keep that in mind when Halloween rolls around. But you know what? Spooky vibes are forever. I love spooky vibes always. All right, let's do this. And then that. There we go. Trim that. And we are ready to add a clasp because this is the perfect size now. All right, let's open that back up and attach. There we go. Oh, I got so excited I forgot to do the simple loop on this end. Well, we're doing it now. There we go. Another vote for nylon jaw pliers. Yeah, they really are. They come in handy for sure. Punxsutawney lives in the children's library in Punxsutawney. What? The groundhog lives in the library? I'm learning so much about this groundhog today. You know, if I could live in the library, I would too. That sounds so fun. I love the library. Good for him. Let me open that up a little more. Perfect. Look how pretty and delicate and beautiful this looks. Oh my goodness. And I like that the beaded links, I don't know, something about beaded links just adds to the antique vibe. You see that a lot in antique jewelry. How pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's add our clasp. I have got these wonderful rose gold findings here from Beadalon, the variety pack, which if you're watching at artbeads.com/live is in the shopping cart. We'll add this big jump ring to the end and then use smaller jump rings to connect it all. There we go. Alrighty. Thank you. Let's see here. So we will add these jump rings. You guys, I'm going to be like Googling the groundhog, Pakistani Phil, like learning everything about him. You guys are giving me so much wild information today. I need to know more. There we go. Actually, let's open that back up so we can attach it to the bracelet. Tool magic. Oh yeah, I remember that. And then I want to make sure that this jump ring is nice and closed. You could use a closed jump ring for this too, to catch onto your clasp. That would be nice as well. Pretty. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. And I'm the worst at attaching clasps like this by myself. I usually need a buddy or my husband, but we can try. There we go. Or the bracelet fairy. I do have one of those somewhere, but I got it. I made this a little big, so I could probably do without these links actually, but I wanted to play around. I like playing around. Super cute. I love those little drop beads in the center, so that's really fun. The clasp is nice and simple, just like the bracelet matches the vibe of that, so really, really pretty. Let's play around with some more of these fun bead shapes. I definitely want to see, so speaking of bones, why don't we just make a spooky look? Why not? I love spooky. Never too early for Halloween. So I think these champagne color butterfly beads are going to look awesome with these. Like, these almost look like pieces of coral. So those are really fun. Let's see if I can get those off of there. There we go. So we can make some really fun spooky dangles with these. They kind of look like, excuse me, shark teeth too. Really cool. They just give like ocean vibes for sure. And with the patina and gild strand assortment, they look really nice as well. I love mixing the strand assortments too. Like, you've already got nice, beautiful colors, but sometimes you just want to mix in others too. Mix them all up. Mix all the beads together. I'm like, chaos for type A people. Like, just do it. Just mix them all. All right. Put that on there. I think these like alternating would be really fun. So we'll see what that looks like. We're getting spooky. The holes on this one are a little too thin. Let's try a different one. Oh, dang, it like doesn't want to go all the way. Well, you know what we could do? Yeah, they look almost like shark teeth, don't they? Let's put this there. We'll stack 2 of those. We'll change up our pattern because it's like it doesn't want to go past that one spot, but it does fine there. Ooh, this is going to be fun. So like 2 each. Oh my gosh. These beads are crazy cool, but look how cool they look stacked together. Oh my. Hang on. I'm about to do something so silly. Speaking of spooky. So let's get rid of that middle one. Put this one back on. Hello, vampire. It looks like vampire teeth. Oh my gosh. So funny. Oh, this is too much. So you could get really spooky with these really easily. Super fun. But they look like shark teeth. Really interesting. All right, let's go back to the original pattern. We're not going to be making vampire teeth today, but that is a possibility that you could do. Oh man, these are little stringing holes on this guy. So you just got to be careful which ones you pick. And then look at that. I bent my head pin all out of shape when I did that. That's not going to help our case. So these might be better suited for like stringing. Stringing wire, I think, would go through these a lot easier because they are not like in this head pin. There we go. Cute. So this with some like black beads would be really cool. Just like, ooh, spooky vibes. A Megan butterfly mix would be awesome. Yes, that would be so cool. Yeah, the butterfly beads look like a spine when stacked in that color. They do, which is kind of cool. So this is like ethical taxidermy, right? Like we're not sourcing any animals. They're beads. So that's always nice to find an alternative to something like that. Like you like the look, but you don't really support the trade, maybe? Beads are the answer. I've seen people do like felt taxidermy too. Like they make bone shapes out of felt. Super cool. There. How fun is that? Okay, so there's your little bone-looking dangles. These would be fun little earrings for Halloween. And in fact, I did go to like a Curiosities Expo in Seattle. All the spooky vibes, very cool art. And they had like vertebrae earrings like this. You can make your own ethically. Really cool. Very fun. So this is quite the vibe, quite the spooky vibe. I really like it. I think that's fun. Add a little ear wire to that and you've got some spooky earrings. You could even do this on an eye pin and add a fun little dangle, like maybe like the triangles would be a fun dangle on these. Oh yeah, that would be cute. That's what it needs, doesn't it? Let's do that. I'm having fun with all of these bead shapes. So these are all, now we're working with the golden artelier beads, and there's just some really fun bead shapes here. So we want to do this on a Deb's V-bead skeleton with, yes, that's what I was thinking of. The V-bead skeleton would be perfect with these champagne colored ivory beads. Great idea. So let's see. I think the eye pins are a little bit thicker than the head pins, so we might not have great success with these shark teeth looking beads. So let's just do the butterfly beads, because on their own they look quite bony as well. And you could always do like a thinner gauge eye pin or head pin, or make your own with thinner gauge wire. These really do look like a vertebrae, don't they? All right, do that. Gosh, these butterfly beads are really fun. So many inspiring things you can do with these. You can make spooky, you can make sweet. We've got spooky, we've got sweet, we've got antique vibes. They really fit everywhere, don't they? All right, this is so fun. I love it. All right, and then we do... Oh, we got to make the loop at the top of this. I get too excited. Let's put another bead here. Let's do a butterfly bead. Maybe this color. That's fun. Yeah, just a little zhuzh at the top. I always associate Valentine's Day with skeletons. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm not alone. Hey, it's always spooky time. I just had to see what it would look like, you know? You never know till you try. All right. Spine and hearts is so interesting. Guys, the topics of discussion here have been wild. We have gone from sweethearts, vintage, the groundhog lore, to spooky skeletons. We contain facets, much like our beautiful crystal beads. We contain multi-facets. We're multifaceted. All right, let's close that up. Oh, yes. Physician earrings. Okay, these are fun. I really like how those turned out too. So super cute. These butterfly beads are a vibe. I have misplaced the other little, they're there. Totally cute. I like them with the little shark teeth beads. I think that just ups the vertebrae look. So fun. I like this though. This is cute. This is a little less vertebrae. It's a little just more funky. This one's very vertebrae. All right. We are doing everything. We are doing all the things here today. So pretty. And then I did want to try it with something like maybe the leaves from the Blush and Bloom. I think the leaves would be pretty. We're just trying different looks, different vibes. We'll end on a sweet note. It got a little spooky. We're ending on a sweet note. All right, we're gonna do this. You know what? Let's do the head pin because they're a little bit thinner. Oh no, what is going on here? Okay, the leaves are thin too. There we go. All right. And then let's do this Apollo color because we haven't tried that Apollo color yet. Oh my gosh, so cute. And then do that. I like the butterfly beads with the leaves. You could do something a little more contrasting too. How fun. Or the blue. Oh, I like the blue a lot. That's cute. So these, I just love how these nest up to other beads. They're so fun. And they almost look like a little bow on top. Let's try that smaller brassy color. Ooh, that's nice. That brassy color in there is a nice contrast. So, oh my gosh. We could play all day with these butterfly beads. They are so fun, so easy to stack up with all of these other beautiful beads. I'm having a great time, as you can see by my full tray. So these butterfly beads are new. Czech Glass, they come in lots of beautiful colors and 2 different sizes. We've got 3x4 and 4x6 for some versatility. And you can make any style. We've got vintage, we've got sweet, we've got a little bit spooky. Any style you think of, I think the butterfly beads are gonna work in fabulously. I want to try this too, just to see. I think this would be fun. Oh, so cute. And then let's see what that would look like. Oh, that's kind of fun. I don't know. That's cool. And then do boop, different ways. Just, oh my gosh, super cute. Oh my gosh, I'm having fun with these. So those are the butterfly beads. All kinds of different things you can do with these. They are a delight. I am loving them. I am really happy I have so many different colors to play with, because I'm going to use these again and again, I think, because they're just a little bit different in your designs. They just add something fun. So really cool. Love how that looks. It almost looks like a rain chain. Beautiful. So those are the butterfly beads paired with some of our beautiful Czech Glass bead strand assortments. Again, if you see something you like here, definitely get it, especially those Czech Glass bead strand assortments. They tend to go fast, and I know we had a limited amount left of the patina and gold. Or patina and gild, excuse me. So definitely get those, add them to your cart, check out, and do all of that. If that's something you want, they tend to go fast. Yeah, it's great to see how easy it is to work with the butterfly beads. I think this is the type of bead that's great to show off in a live video, because they look a little weird. Like, you look at those and you're like, what could I possibly do with that? And then you start playing with them, and truly you can do anything from spooky to sweet. So really fun beads to work with. I think they would be great in bead weaving too. Can't wait to play around with that. So really, they're so much fun. I'm loving them, and Julie used them yesterday in her video. So if you haven't watched that, check that out over on the artbeads.com/live page. Will the butterfly bead work with the petals? Petals. Here they go. Let's take a look. We've got them here out on the tray. So petals are going to be, they are top drilled, so they do this. Let's do it with the green, that nice fresh green, and let's see what that looks like. Ooh, let's see. And this might be something that would work better on bead stringing wire. But they make a nice little spacer between the petals. I'm not mad at that. The shape is truly so versatile. It really fits in well between all of these different shapes. And again, my head pin is a little thick. Let's try that bigger size and see what that looks like. I like the bigger size too. So, oh, this looks like a drop of water between lily pads. That's really nice. Ooh, yeah, really, really pretty. So they do look really nice between the flower petals. And you could do some really fun bead embroidery with these too. So I've seen these stitched on the surface of bead felt or peyote stitch. So you could stitch this on the surface of your bead embroidery and then add that butterfly bead as a stopper, and it would look like a beautiful dew bud of water. How pretty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these look great together. Gorgeous. And you could even do these as dangles. So let's do that. Let's put this on there, and then we've got our jump rings. Let's put the petal on a jump ring, and then, layer it with an eye pin. So we've got our dangle there. I might need the bigger jump ring. Yeah, let's try the bigger jump ring in this little assortment. Open that up. Ooh, that's kind of a thick jump ring. That might be a little too thick. Yeah, it is. Okay. let's see if we can use an eye pin. Maybe that'll work. I want to show you guys what I mean here. Oh yeah, you caught up on my beaded plant show. Yeah, that was fun. The beaded plants are fun. So let's say you have that on a jump ring, dangle it from an eye pin. You could dangle this right in front, and that would be a cute dangle right in front of it. So bead embroidery, dangles, I think these would look really nice together. It just looks like very Monet, very artistic. So, wow, we had a lot of fun here today based on this beautiful full tray. The butterfly beads are so much fun to work with. So if you want to try them, I highly recommend them. They are so fun and work with all kinds of different bead shapes. And I think just look good with fun, unique bead shapes. So that was a lot of fun today playing around with these beads. So I will bring you back up to my face so we can say a proper goodbye. That was fun, you guys. How fun. So those are the new butterfly beads. So fun. And we made this beautiful bracelet. I love how this turned out. Those colors. I think it would be a beautiful choker as well. You could do some fun earrings to match. Just anything you want, really. So that, oh my god, look how pretty. Just that little flash of blue in there. Oh, so good. So love how that turned out. I like our spooky little earrings. I would 100% wear these. So those are really fun. And then of course we have the beautiful sweethearts, which are always a good touch for Valentine's Day, especially, and beyond. So that is our show today. Hi, Zach. Good to see you. Please make sure if you've added items to your cart, definitely check out, get them now. Those Czech Glass bead strand assortments tend to go fast. And check out our warehouse clearance event. It is 50 to 75% off clearance items. So some good deals to be had there at artbeads.com. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed this show and had a fun time and got inspired. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. Deb will be live tomorrow at artbeads.com/live.